အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါဒူရီဝင်းနာ channel ကနေပြီးတော့ပြန်လဲကြိုဆိုလိုက်ပါရဗျဒီနေ့မှာတော့ကျွန်တော်18ရက်5လ2023ကြာသပတေးနေ့အတွက်ဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုပြပြပေးခြင်းပါတယ်ဗျဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုမပြပြခင်ကျွန်တော်တင်ပေးခဲ့တဲ့ဗုဒ္ဓနေ့ဗီဒီယိုမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒါမနက်ပွဲရောညပွဲရောပေါ့နော်ဝမ်းချင်းလည်းမရခဲ့ဘူးပေါဝင်တိုင်းလည်းမမိခဲ့ဘူးပေါ့နော်ဒါတနေကုန်တော့ဗုဒ္ဓနေ့တနေကုန်တော့အဆင်မပြေဖြစ်သွားတယ်ဗျနော်ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကြာသပတေးနေ့အတွက်နေ့တိုက်ကနေ့တွေကိုတော့ကျွန်တော်အကောင်းဆုံးတော့ရွေးထုတ်ပေးထားပါတယ်အဆင်ပြေကြပါစေလို့လည်းဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်ဗျာနော်ကျွန်တော်ကြာသပတေးနေ့မနက်ပိုင်းအတွက်အချိန်တွေကကနန်းတွေပေါကနန်းတွေကိုကျွန်တော်အရင်ဆုံးပြပြပေးခြင်းပါတယ်ဗျာနော်ကြာသပတေးနေ့မနက်ပိုင်းအတွက်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်ရွေးထုတ်ထားတဲ့အချိန်က16အချိန်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်16အချိန်ကို3939နဲ့ကတ်မှဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဗျ16အချိန်ကို3939နဲ့ကတ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ရွေးထုတ်ထားတဲ့ပေါကနန်း8ခွက်ကတော့13ည15 13 13ခွန်63ည65 63 6ခွန်ဆိုပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ပေါကနန်း8ခွက်ရွေးထုတ်ပေးထားပါတယ်ဒါကတော့ကြာသပတေးနေ့မနက်ပိုင်းအတွက်အချိန်တွေကဲကနန်းနေပေါကနန်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဗျဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါကြာသပတေးနေ့ညနေပိုင်းအတွက်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်း16ဝန်းကျင်ကိုပဲကျွန်တော်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ရွေးထုတ်ပေးထားပါတယ်3ည5 38နဲ့ကတ်မှဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဗျ16အချိန်ကို3ည5 38နဲ့ကတ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ရွေးထုတ်ထားတဲ့ပေါကနန်း8ခွက်ကတော့13ည15 13 18 63ည65 63 68ဆိုပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ပေါကနန်း8ခွက်ရွေးထုတ်ပေးထားပါတယ်ဒါကတော့ကြာသပတေးနေ့ညနေပိုင်းအတွက်အချိန်တွေကဲကနန်းနေပေါကနန်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဗျဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါကျွန်တော်အကောင်းဆုံးရွေးထုတ်ပေးထားတဲ့ကနန်းတွေဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့လို့ပေါကနန်းတွေရကြပါစေဗျာနော်ကျွန်တော် channel ကိုအများအားပေးနေတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့လို့လည်းကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ခုနှစ်ရက်သားသမီးများအပူတွေရှိလို့ရှိရင်လည်းအမြန်ဆုံးငြိမ်းကြပါစေဗျာနော်
Thank you. We reject the excuse that getting the most out of technology means trading away your right to privacy. Serve humanity. The good news is since you're here today, you're already on a great track. At MIT, you've learned how much power science and technology. Anyone should have to say this. But if you've built a chaos factory, you can't dodge responsibility for the chaos. Taking responsibility means having the courage to. So we choose a different path, collecting as little of your data as possible, being thoughtful and respectful when it's in our care, because we know it belongs to you. We're ever going to solve some of the hardest problems still facing the world today. Everything from cancer to climate change to educational inequality, then technology will help us do it. Think things through. And there are few areas where this is more important than privacy. If we accept as normal, in every way, at every turn, the question we ask ourselves is not what can we do, but what should we do? Because Steve taught us that's. But technology alone isn't the solution. And sometimes it's even part of the problem. Normal and unavoidable that everything in our lives can be aggregated, sold, or even leaked in the event of a hack, then we lose so much more than data. That's how change happens. And from him, I learned to never be content with the way that things are. I believe this mindset comes naturally to young people, and you should have to change the world for the better. Thanks to discoveries made right here, billions of people are leading healthier, more productive, more fulfilling lives. And if we lose the freedom to be human. Think about what's at stake. Everything you write, everything you say, every topic of curiosity, never let go of this restlessness. So today's ceremony isn't just about presenting you with a degree. It's about presenting you with a question. Last year, I had the chance to meet with Pope Francis. It was the most incredible meeting of my life. Curiosity, every stray thought, every impulsive purchase, every moment of frustration or weakness, every gripe or complaint, every secret shared in confidence. How will you challenge the status quo? How will you push the world forward? 50 years ago today, May 13th, this is a man who has spent more time comforting the afflicted in slums than he has with heads of state. This may surprise you, but he knew an unbelievable amount. In a world without digital privacy, even if you have done nothing wrong other than think differently, you begin to censor yourself. In 1968, Robert Kennedy was campaigning in Nebraska and spoke to a group of students who were wrestling with that same question. Those were troubled times too. About technology. It was obvious to me that he had thought deeply about it, its opportunities, its risks, its morality. What he said, not entirely at first, just a little, bit by bit, to risk less, to hope less, to imagine less, to dare less. The US was at war in Vietnam. There was violent unrest in America's cities. And the country was still reeling from the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King a month earlier. He said to me at that meeting, what he preached really was on a topic we care a lot about at Apple. But he expressed a shared concern in a powerful new way. To create less, to try less, to talk less, to think less. The chilling effect of digital surveillance is profound, and it touches. Kennedy gave the students a call to action. When you look across this country and when you see people's lives held back by discrimination and poverty, never has humanity had such power over itself, yet nothing ensures that it will be used wisely, he has said. Everything. What a small, unimaginative world we would end up with. Not entirely at first, just a little bit. When you see injustice and inequality, he said you should be the last people to accept things as they are. Let Kennedy's words. Technology today is integral to almost all aspects of our lives. And most of the time, it's a force for good. By bit. Ironically, it's the kind of environment that would have stopped Silicon Valley before it had ever gotten started. We deserve. Words echo here today. You should be the last people to accept it. Whatever path you've chosen, be it medicine or business, engineering or the human. And yet the potential adverse consequences are spreading faster and cutting deeper than ever before. Threats to our security, threats to our privacy, fake news, and social. Better. You deserve better. If we believe that freedom means an environment where great ideas can take root, where they can grow and be nurtured. Humanities, whatever drives your passion, be the last to accept the notion that the world you inherit cannot be improved. Be the last to accept the social media that becomes antisocial. Sometimes the very technology that is meant to connect us divides us.